Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura. And today I'm working on the tiger face. And we're working right over here in part 1. It's nice that they have it all blocked out for you, and it's a nice color, like a pamphlet thing, and it's real heavy duty so it won't get all messed up. And I just had to look up the color, and then I look and it actually says 34 over there. And that color is 3862 DMC. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Yeah, I'm ready for like a couple days off or something, because this working 5 days together is, yeah, it's special. Whoop, don't mind that over there. But I'm doing this turquoise color, and I would have done this earlier, but the sun was shining right in my eyes, and I'm like, okay, we're just going to wait for the sun to get up just a bit. But this is a nice tan color. I don't know how this is all going to look when it's done, but hey, I'll let you know. I don't know if I have to get out my thimble or not, because this is an Ada, and it looks like it's 11 count. It's what I usually buy, is 11 count. And I'm working 2 threads. Yeah, I know. I don't want to hear about it. So it'll be okay. It will be okay. And it's been a while since I worked on one of my printed things. So you'll have to excuse me. It's a little thick, not thick, stiff. So it's a bit hard to use, and I took it off the scroll thing because it's too, this isn't too wide, the scroll thing is too wide, so, we're going to have to make some adjustments here somehow. I want to get either a lap thing, that's fairly small. I don't know what this measures in centimeters. Hang on. Across. So, hang on. We'll just kind of do an iffy thing. The whole thing is 43 centimeters, so I'd like to get a smaller scroll, and I want to go back and look and see if I can just exchange out the rods, because I know that who I got that from, they have like a kit, and it comes in with like 3 different sizes of scroll. So either to do that or to buy like a lap one. But I want it big enough that I can do ones this size, and small enough to do little pieces, if I had to. So we will see. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to let the dog out. Hang on. You gotta go out. I asked her if she wanted to go out earlier, and then I just kind of blew it off and forgot. So I know. And then I got up to do this video, and she's like, okay, here's my moment. So just to follow me. She's skittering around. So I'm like, okay, I forgot. I was watching FlossTube. Yeah, I'm so into FlossTube these days. It's pathetic. I keep watching all these people go to retreats and stuff, and it looks like they're having a blast, but it's like, are you allowed to go to a retreat if you're working on one of these things, because in their rule book it might be like not allowed. I don't know. I don't know. They never show people that aren't doing counted cross stitch, so I don't know. I'm sorry. I have to cheat because my brain is just not functional enough for counted cross stitch. That's insane. Of course I want to do a Haid, but that 100 color thing, can you imagine buying 100 different color? Oh my God, we'd have to have a better organizational skills than that. But, and I can't even fathom. Can I do that on like 14 count Ada, please? Can you imagine how freaking huge that would be? I'd never get it done. So we're just not going to waste the 200 or 300 that it would cost to get the Hade project going. Because, yeah, I'm just like totally freaking in love with those Hades. They just look so realistic. I watched Ginger Stitcher. He did one of King Henry VIII, and I swear to goodness, it looks just like a photograph, people. I don't know that it was a Hade, so but it was gorgeous. So if it is a Hade, I apologize. I don't know, but I was just stunned because he put it on the wall, and the more you look at it, the more you can't figure that it is a stitch thing because it looks so realistic, like a real photograph. Well, I know it's not realistic. He's been dead for quite some time. Not Ginger, but oh, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. But they have hordes of gorgeous, gorgeous things that, you know, I know in my lifetime they're just beyond words. Beyond words. So we might as well just stick with this and stay home from retreats, and I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's in my realm of happenings. So we'll just keep drooling. But I did find out that there were a bunch of, I want to say Prairie Schooler, and what's the other one? I think Blackbird Designs are on Amazon. Because, you know, we have this little bitty sewing store. I'll laughingly call it that. But they do have material, but, you know, they're all making quilts. And they have gorgeous, gorgeous, you know, like, is it Reynolds? Oh, you know, the ones that do the, I don't know, reproduction fabrics. Because I used to make quilts and use those reproduction fabrics that I could get in a fat quarter. And they were just awesome. Yeah. So don't get me started there. We finally got away from the quilting part. So she's out there just barking away. I hope you can't hear her. She sees her little friend in the yard across from it, and it's a yap fest. So I'm just gonna let her go because. But anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of yumminess out there that I would just love to do. But I think I've come to the conclusion that I might buy a Mirabilia, just one, to see how it goes. And because I do want the sampler thing, you know, and it's about the same size as this whole thing, so, and probably bigger. And but the deal with it, this is, let's call it 21 1/4. So about 54 by 45. You know, something about this size. And I have no idea what size Ada cloth it takes or anything. I don't want to do it too small because I won't be able to see it. And then I'll have to buy the magnifying thing that goes on your head. Which I should probably have anyway. But just gorgeous. But what I was saying and where I was going with that, I'm so sorry. I'm a little scattered today. Told you I was tired. I want to do like one of those Quaker thingies. I don't know if it's just Quaker or what it is. That has little bitty, I want to say icons, but little bitty pattern. Like you do a little flower pot, and then you do a little rabbit, and you do a little deer, or something stupid like that. But that's just the way it goes. You know, not a full coverage thing. Because I don't think I can handle it. I really don't. It's just, and the smaller it gets, I would have to have it a little bit up for my eyesight. So, you know, I mean, there's, and I don't have, the only store that I have that has fabric of any kind does not carry Aida, doesn't carry any different, so it's not like one of the cutesy little, like the Attic, or cutesy little places that sell all different kinds of cross-stitch patterns and stuff, you know. They're just gorgeous little stores, you know. I could probably drop $5,000-$10,000 in a drop if I wanted to, but I can't. So I thought I'd start small, go with the Mirabilia, and that it's just, you're limited where I'm at, and I'm not going to Denver. I'm sure there's some, we'll call them specialty fabric stores in Denver, but it's like not this time of year, because you could get down there and it would just, you'd get snowed in. And I'm for getting home, but I'm sure there are plenty of shops down in Denver, but that is like, we'll call it 3 hours away, maybe, you know, depending on the weather, of course. So we'll just have to see. Just have to see. I didn't work anymore on my peacock, so that's, last night I came home and I'm just too tired, so I pick it up and I put like 3 or 4 beads on it like before I went to work yesterday, and that was all that I worked on it. And I worked a little bit on my diamond painting with the orchids and the lotus flowers. I didn't get too far, you know, don't get too carried away. I just was just not in the mood to deal, and watched a little bit of TV, and I went to bed like 3 hours after I got home. So hang on. Come on, Kate. She's back. Sorry about that, guys. So that's what I've been working on. I mean, it's all stemming from, I have to get onto my routine at work before I can feel comfortable with coming home and stitching or whatever. So I'm starting to do my videos before I go to work because I don't have to be there until 2, which is kind of nice. And doing them in the morning, it's kind of a different routine than doing them after I get off work. So, I got my bad scissors, my cut open my boxes scissors. I didn't bring my other ones over. So, you know, it's just all getting on to what we do and how we do it. And I'll be working Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. So at least the days are all together. And, you know, I think it's maybe 30 hours instead of 40. So that'll help, and then I'll have 3 days off. So I only have to work Monday, and then I'm off all the way through Thanksgiving, and then I go back on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So that'll be nice. And I'm going to enjoy those 3 days off, because since I got here back to Colorado, I've worked 5 days a week and only had 2 days off, and sometimes that's just not enough. So this is what we're doing now. So, and it's nice, and it's not overtaxing, and I don't, you know, have to worry about cooking anything, which I'm just thrilled sick. Just, I'm done. I told you I was done cooking. I mean, not cooking at home, but cooking commercially. I just, whoops, cannot deal anymore. The stress, and the summers are the worst, you know, and it's going to be the worst anywhere here in town because of the tourist trade around here. But it tends to slow down in the winter a little bit, and of course it's going to be busy during the holidays. So that's nice. And then it'll peter out for a little bit, and then about February, the end of February, starting into March, when the weather starts, sometimes now I say that, the weather gets better, but sometimes it doesn't. Now last year, it wasn't too bad between March, because that's usually the worst snow month around here. And then, last year, it snowed the first week in June. It was like from most of May into that first week of June, it snowed here. It was cold, it was nasty. So, yeah, you just never, it's a crapshoot around here, totally. So, you get what you get, and some years are better than others. So, we'll just see what happens this year. It's supposed to snow here tomorrow night, I think. So, maybe tomorrow night, I think it was. So, and it's supposed to snow for 2 days, so that ought to slow the Thanksgiving bunch down. But if you're from Colorado, you just go, because if you wait on the weather, you're not going to get anything done. Okay, I gotta try this. This goes so much faster than the beading. It's funny. I don't have to stop every 2 seconds and put a bead on. I just felt like doing some regular cross stitch here. I gotta get me a new piece of thread. Yeah. Don't want to lose my needle. And the needle's so much bigger. It's funny. I was going to do the sampler today, but it's just too hard to work on it and look for at the what do you call it? At the pattern and talk at the same time. I'm just not that multitasky. So, we'll see. But getting this done a little bit, and it was the one that was out, so this is my cross stitch, and then I have the big beaded cross stitch, the other tiger, and then I've got a sampler going, which is my counted cross stitch, and yeah, so I just float in between, and whatever I feel like working on, I just don't care. It'll get done one way or another, but these are the 4 or 5, so I have a different variety of stitching, and then of course, don't even get me started about the diamond paintings, because oh my gosh, I probably got 6 back there on that table, but work on them a little bit at a time, and I don't know where to, whoops, well, I could just get the needle in there. So, just one thing at a time, and I leave them kind of sitting so I can just pick it up and start working on it if I feel like it. So, it works for me, and nobody's going to knock it off. I don't have a cat jumping up in the middle of it, thank God, all the time, or laying on it all the time. Because otherwise things would be so different around here in my house. So, oh well. But this tends to go pretty fast. I mean, fast, whatever. Fast is relevant, Diamond painting is the fastest, and this comes in second for me, because I can just stitch. And then the slowest is the beaded everything. So, it just depends what I want to work on, and just go from one silly thing to the next. But trying to keep out like 5 or 6 different things so that I can kind of flip things around on the videos so that everybody just doesn't get nuts from, it's like if I see that thing one more time, yeah. And of course, I've still got out the silk stuff. Still haven't made a decision about that silk stuff. So it's sitting there. It needs to take a vacation for just a little bit. Get a hold of this silly... Really? Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. We'll just do it up and down. So, that's what I've been working on. Little of this, and a little of that, and a little of this. We will see. But the colors are looking nice. You can start to see some of the shading and stuff that's starting to emerge. So, and I did put all my colors, let me see if I can get that out, in plastic little baggies. That way they don't get dirty, and then I put all the colors into a gallon Ziploc bag. You know, they're real fancy around here. Ah, jeez. Hey, it gets the job done, and it didn't cost me a fortune. And some of those project bags are just absolutely gorgeous. I wish I could figure out how to make them, but I'm not a zipper person, so it'd have to be made a different way, and I suppose if I put my mind to it, I could make some, but just not interested, because then I wouldn't be stitching or diamond painting. So, little bit at a time. Let's see. Went to work yesterday. I got home by like 9:15, 9:30, somewhere in there. It was a little frosty last night, but at least the wind wasn't blowing, thank goodness. Jeez Louise. So, we will see. Sorry, Molly, be quiet. I don't know who she's barking at because I don't hear a thing. She's just crazy crackers sometimes. Crazy crackers. She'll bark at a leaf, I swear. So her brain must be about the size of a pea. But, and I don't know how good her eyesight is anymore, so who knows? Really? I hate when I put it in there and then pull the thread up from behind. I guess if I was, whoops, a lot more vigilant about, you can see my back. It is what it is. Nobody is going to criticize my back because it'll be in a frame and nobody will see it. So, we will see how it turns out. So far, I haven't worked on this for probably a couple weeks. I don't know. It's been a while. But I like it because I like the colors in it and how it's all going to turn out. It's going to be beautiful. They're all going to be beautiful that I buy because, you know, I buy them for the colors and the pattern. So, gotta see if I can get one more stitch there and then we'll get... I cut that thread a little bit short. Sorry about that. So, yeah, other than that, not doing anything. I think Tuesday we got to go to the grocery store and get the rest of the stuff for dinner. And I haven't heard what time she wants to eat. You know, I think she got a 15-pound turkey. So, who knows? Takes 3 or 4 hours for it to cook. And, we'll see. We will just see. I wish I had like 8 sets of hands so that I could work on 4 different projects at the same time. I might have a chance of finishing something. But, oh well. Oh, I threaded that thread that I had before and it was like about 5 inches long. Oh, jeez, I'm telling you, I can't talk and stitch at the same time. Jeez. And the scissors are the absolute worst for cutting like fabric or thread. And I just leave them there to open boxes, you know, like Amazon boxes and the plastic things that it comes in. That's my opening scissors. They're always on my desk, but usually always. And I can't find my orange whiskers. I don't know where the heck they went. I must have put them in a project that I was working on. But I like them the best. Well, next to my embroidery scissors. Because they were nice and sharp, and they usually stay sharp, you know. I mean, I haven't cut a whole lot of paper with any of them. But those black ones I've had for 10 years. And they've been through glue and paper and all kinds of crap. Oh, come on, please. Fine. You know, when you just can't thread it, Laura Jean. Ugh. Get out of... I do have these. I might as well use them. But do you think I would be smart enough? I just sit there and keep fighting it. Oh my God. Amazing how that works, huh? Jeez. I just love those threaders. I just don't remember every time. But I keep them on my desk too, and that way I'll have them, but yeah, I don't use them. Let's see, I think we'll go down here. Hopefully you can see what I am doing. It's kind of easier to start at the bottom. Sure is a pretty tan. So hopefully all the colors will meld together and look nice. Because all those oranges, I mean, just look at him. Where is he? There we go. I mean, it's just beautiful. And it's going to be darker than that. You know, I mean, it looks real pale right here. But I just think he's beautiful. I just love him. And I wanted a tiger face. I have one already in a diamond painting. I did that one that Kicking Cancer's Butt did. But hers was done with the rhinestones, and I never could find that ever anywhere. I looked between Amazon and AliExpress and never could not find it anywhere. And it's just the one that I have is all done in regular drills. I think it's round actually, and it's maybe 12 by 12, I think. It's the one that I have on my YouTube channel picture. But yeah. So I never could find the rhinestone tiger. I just loved it. When she did it, it was just absolutely gorgeous. The thread keeps trying to come out. Oh my goodness. So I don't have anything planned past Thanksgiving here. I just trying to get through Thanksgiving and see what next month is. I'll have to do a little bit of Christmas shopping, but not too much. I haven't made my mind up what doing except for my son's family, and I got that all taken care of because I got them all diamond paintings, and they're gonna all be busy for a little bit. So I hope they like them. And haven't picked out what I'm gonna get for my daughter and her family and stuff for Christmas, so it's, you know, up in the air right now. Just kind of waiting to see how things play out and what I have, you know, and what I want to do, where we go. You know, sometimes we'll go down to Walmart, you know, before Christmas while the kids are in school and get that done, because she usually has Christmas shopping and stuff. So we will see. We will see. Trying to get this silly thing in there. But I've been looking at patterns and stuff here and there, and I don't know. I don't know what, you know, what the first of the year will bring and what I want to get into or go with. Been mulling a bunch of stuff around. Whoops, sorry. Of course I have to hit this. You know this, right? So yeah, we'll see how time progresses and what I feel like doing, but I know what I'm drooling over, so don't be shocked if you actually see me get a hate, but I'm just thinking no. It's daunting. To me, it's daunting, and it's just not where I want to go. It's like, you never been on a plane before, but let's fly to India, and it's like a 12-hour flight or something. You know what I mean? It's like, no, not so much. Alright guys, well thanks for joining me today, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your day. God bless. Bye-bye.